Marc Marquez's triumph at Aragon has sparked immense joy among Ducati and fans alike, proving their faith in him for 2025. Despite unforeseen setbacks and criticism over the gravel circuit, Alex Marquez's fall and allegations of sabotage against Bagnaia, the controversy surrounding Alex Marquez's unpunished behavior only added fuel to the fire. Francesco Bagnaia didn't hold back his anger after his collision with Alex Marquez during the Aragon Grand Prix, accusing the Gresini Ducati rider of recklessly accelerating until the incident forced him off the track. Let's delve into the thrilling resurgence of Marc Marquez and the heated Alex versus Bagnaia incident. Stick around till the end and be sure to drop your thoughts below. How thrilled are you to witness Marc Marquez's comeback victory after 1,000 days without a win? Marc Marquez, the six-time MotoGP champion, delivered a commanding performance at the Aragon Grand Prix on Sunday, snapping a 1,043-day winless streak. Riding for Gresini Ducati, Marquez dominated the race from start to finish, having already secured pole position and won the sprint race at Motorland Aragon. His performance was one of the most impressive of the 2024 season, showcasing his mastery of the track. This victory marked Marquez's 60th win in the Premier class and his first since his triumph at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix in 2021, back when he was with Honda. The emotional win was a significant milestone for the Spanish rider, who celebrated with the cheering fans after an extraordinary weekend. Marquez's journey back to the top has been nothing short of remarkable. Overcoming double vision, 4 arm surgeries and several crashes, including a major high side in Indonesia in 2022, he has proven his resilience. Reflecting on his victory, Marquez said, "It was an amazing race to win, especially in front of these incredible fans. Today was particularly tough. When you have the pace and a gap, it's hard to stay focused, especially in the final laps, but I managed it. I had a little extra in reserve just in case, as we saw mid-race, but yeah, I'm really happy." Jorge Martin finished a distant second for the second time this weekend, trailing Marquez by nearly 5 seconds. Despite the gap, Martin solidified his position as the best of the rest. Martin now enjoys a 23-point lead in the championship standings after reigning world champion Francesco Bagnaia was involved in a collision with Alex Marquez while attempting to take third place with 6 laps remaining. Bagnaia struggled at the start, experiencing wheel spin on the grid and losing positions as he dropped to 7th. Despite the challenges, including a greasy track from earlier rain, he climbed back up to 4th and closed in on Alex Marquez. However, a misjudgment by Marquez into turn 12 allowed Bagnaia to attempt a pass. The two riders made contact at turn 13, sending both into the gravel. Bagnaia was checked at the medical center but was later cleared of any injuries. This marked his second DNF of the season, ending an impressive streak of 8 consecutive podium finishes. Pedro Acosta, who started from second on the grid, secured third place, earning his first podium finish since the Americas Grand Prix in April. The Tech 3 rookie narrowly edged out KTM factory rider Brad Binder, who finished 4th, while Enea Bastianini claimed 5th place ahead of 3 other Ducati riders, Franco Morbidelli from Pramac, Fabio Di Giannantonio and Marco Bezzecchi, both from VR46. Alex Rins achieved his highest finish of 2024, placing 9th on the Yamaha M1, just half a second ahead of KTM's Jack Miller. However, Miller is under investigation for a possible breach of tyre pressure regulations. Aleix Espargaro was the top Aprilia rider, finishing 11th, while his teammate Maverick Vinales struggled with grip issues and retired after just 5 laps, mirroring his problems from the Saturday sprint. Takayaki Nakagami achieved a season-best 12th place, making him the highest-finishing Honda rider in Aragon. Fabio Quartararo's difficult season continued as he crashed his Yamaha M1 for the second time in 3 days, losing control at turn 5, the same corner where he crashed on Friday. Francesco Bagnaia didn't hold back his anger after his collision with Alex Marquez during the Aragon Grand Prix, accusing the Gresini Ducati rider of recklessly accelerating until the incident forced him off the track. While Marc Marquez's victory was the headline story in Spain, the clash between his younger brother Alex and Bagnaia became a significant talking point after the race. With 6 laps remaining, the two riders were battling for the final podium spot when Alex Marquez made contact with the factory Ducati rider at turn 13. sending both of them crashing out of the race. Bagnaia was pinned under Marquez's Gresini GP23 as they skidded off the track, only being freed when the bike eventually flipped over him in the gravel. Fortunately, despite the heavy impact that left Bagnaia with a sore neck, neither rider sustained serious injuries. After the crash, both riders were summoned separately to the race direction office. Following their explanations, it was determined that neither was at fault for the incident. However, in his post-race interview, Bagnaia was unequivocal in blaming Marquez, describing the Spaniard's actions as dangerous. "There's not much to explain," Bagnaia said. "What happened is clear. It's concerning when riders act like this. When I was on the inside, I felt him hit the gas, and he didn't let up until he threw me off. The most frustrating part is the data. The telemetry shows that after the contact, Marquez went from 40% throttle to 60%. It's dangerous to race against someone who does that. Usually, riders try to avoid contact, but the data shows not everyone sees it that way. The incident was a significant blow to Bagnaia's championship hopes, as he lost valuable points to title rival Jorge Martin. Martin finished second in the race, extending his lead to 23 points. Alex Marquez, however, argued that he couldn't see Bagnaia after being passed for third place and believed it was Bagnaia's responsibility to avoid the collision. "Nothing can change what happened," Marquez stated. "If anyone could have prevented the contact, it was him, as he knew I was there. I had no idea Bagnaia was on the outside. The only thing I told race direction was that if he'd left a bit more space and hadn't cut to the inside, nothing would have happened," he added. Bagnaia was also upset that Marquez didn't immediately apologize after the race. However, sources at motorsport.com revealed that a few hours later, after things had calmed down, the two riders met privately in a Ducati truck to discuss the incident. The meeting, which involved only the two riders and lasted less than 5 minutes, allowed them to exchange their perspectives. This occurred after both had already spoken with Ducati's general manager, Gigi Dall'Igna. Keep warming up your engines. See you at the next race.